Hey guys, Roxxy Sims here, and I have another trailer breakdown video for you today. Today we are breaking down the new trailer for The Sims 4 Journey to Batuu. We are going to go through this trailer screenshot by screenshot to see if there's anything we might have missed. So get out your magnifying glasses and let's get started. The trailer starts off with a better look of the new world of Batuu, and I gotta say I am a fan so far. It's looking really pretty. And I always love a good waterfall. And in true Sims fashion, we will be getting spaceships before we get cars. Of course, I am only joking because we really already had rocket ships that would fly in space, so I guess that counts. And I have looked through everything, and I have not found anything saying that a Sim can actually ride in one of these ships. So they might just be flying around the place. I'm not really sure. We will have to wait and see on that one. Then we have Ray using the force on this officer, telling her that these are not the droids she's looking for, perhaps. I am not sure how the force is going to play into this game pack, but that is one thing that I never even thought of. I'm excited to learn about. Then we get the first look of inside of this bar, and immediately I thought of that song. You know, the one that plays in the bar in the movies. I won't sing it because first of all, I'm just bad at that, and second of all, I don't want to get in trouble. But you know the song I'm talking about. I also want to point out all of these aliens. I don't know how many aliens we're getting in this pack, but it seems like a pretty good number. And they also show us Kylo, which of course I'm very excited about it. Huge Adam Driver fan myself. And I've even seen people say if they can't marry Kylo, they don't even want the pack. Then we finally get to the title screen of this trailer, Star Wars, Sims 4, A Journey to Batuu. And can you believe it? I can barely believe it that The Sims 4 is really having a Star Wars pack. That's just crazy. And I'll tell you a little bit more about my thoughts on this later on in the video. Then we're kind of getting introduced to the main character of this trailer by seeing her lightsaber. And yes, we will be able to have our very own lightsaber. More on that later. And for all you Han Solo and Chewie fans out there, the Millennium Falcon will be seen flying through the skies of Batuu. Then we see the first real good look of the main character of this trailer. Don't know her name yet, but I am already seeing some clutter and things that I'm liking in this trailer. Also, is this a new Flory? I'm not sure, but I like it. We then get a better look of this town in Batuu, and I have got to say the first thought was that this is beautiful. I am loving the look of this town. And one thing that I do want to maybe point out is I see a lot of curved walls in here, so if we're not going to get curved walls, I'm going to be upset. And again, this place is beautiful. I mean, look at all the little details in this. They put a lot of time and effort into this world, you can just tell. And for all those builders out there, this debug section is gonna be lit. I'm telling you, the build buy section of this pack, I think is gonna be the best part. Here we get to see our first real good look of droids. Yes, we are getting droids. We'll be getting droids in the R series and the BB series. So you can have either kind that you like. And yes, you can have them as kind of like a companion. So I'm assuming you'll be able to build up a friendship with these droids and have them around with you everywhere you go. Also, I want to point out this stall in the background here. Now there's a couple things that this could be. Of course, this could just be a food stall because there will be food stalls where you can get real deal Star Wars snacks. This could also be the droid depot. So apparently if you collect enough metal and enough galactic credits, then you take it to the droid depot and that's how you actually get a droid. Then of course I had to share the screenshot of this little guy because he's just cool and I like him. And then they show this guy giving a stormtrooper a rose. And this stormtrooper does not take it well. I did a little bit of research on this, and here's what I found. The Sims website talks about trying to escape the notice of patrolling stormtroopers. So I'm guessing bringing a lot of attention to yourself by giving them the flower, not really what you want to do, because these stormtroopers are looking for any signs of the hidden resistance on Batuu, because you have the First Order, the dark side, and then you have the rebels, the resistance, the light side. So of course the stormtroopers they're on the dark side. They're looking for any clues about anyone trying to fight back. And it appears that the little main character of the trailer here is part of the resistance, because it appears that she is going to be following these guys, maybe look for some missions. Aww, so cute. And here she is, completing one of the rebel missions I was talking about, and of course you gotta notice the droid in the background, kicking butt and taking names. This particular mission is just to rifle through some crates, and of course having a droid will be very useful, and as you go along, your missions will be harder. Completing these missions will give you rewards, but it will also give you reputation points for the faction that you complete them for, the First Order or the Resistance. That will also help you rise through the ranks of your faction and begin to introduce you to new faction contacts, like Rey and Kylo Ren. We then head back into this bar, which I'm assuming is just the best place to hang out in all of Batuu, and I want to take a look at some of the stuff in this bar. Look at this bar top right here. Yes, we don't need any more bars, we have about a million of them, but this one is really cool. I think this would work great if you want to build anything steampunk as well. I'm also really digging the stuff that's hanging from the ceilings, and again I want to point out all these like curved rounded walls and stuff, so again really hoping for curved walls. And also check out all the clothes. You have of course a lot of draping, flowing kind of robes and things, headscarves. I really like the clothes that they have introduced into this pack. Then we get introduced to this droid DJ. I love this. So this droid is named DJ-R3X, and he's in charge of all the music at this cantina. But he's not just the DJ, so you can go to him and you can learn about the different factions. And I'm guessing this is probably who you get your missions from as well. Then they show us these two guys playing this game that is called Sabacc, I believe it's called. Excuse my pronunciation if that is not correct. In fact, excuse my pronunciations for all words in this video. I like Star Wars, but I am not an uber fan, so you cut me some slack, but it seems like gambling is going to be a part of this game. Then we got this lady who's making quite the entrance. She's like, yes, I have arrived. And judging by the looks that everyone's given her, I'm guessing she's somebody. Probably some big time lady in the Resistance, I'm going to guess, since she is going up to the table of our main character here. She apparently has a plan to steal this ship that she's thinking about, because they do. That is them flying off in that ship. So this appears to be one of the missions that your Sims can do if they are part of the rebellion. My guess is that your Sims mission is going to be something like maybe distract the stormtrooper so that the NPC Sim can fly off with the ship, but we will just have to wait and see. Then they showed us a bunch of really cool lightsaber fights, so I'll compile all those and tell you how you get a lightsaber. So you can get crystals to make a lightsaber by completing missions, or you can go to Savvy's workshop and get some of those crystals. Apparently you can try different crystals until you find the one that is right, to be the right kind of lightsaber that you like, and once it's done, you can start training. So once you start practicing with a lightsaber, sparring with others, it actually builds your fitness level as well. And I'm really excited about this little droid that you can train with. And then, of course, they have arguably one of the coolest lightsabers there is, Kylo Ren's. And then they're showing us these First Order guys just dancing with this droid here, which is cute. And I have talked a lot about the factions of Batuu, so I also wanted to talk about the smugglers. So the smugglers are neutral in this thing. They are not with the Resistance, they are not with the First Order, they just care about money. So they are here to just smuggle and sell and make a good business. But if you do decide to join the Resistance, I think that you'll be seeing some of this place, because I think this place is the secret Resistance bunker. But, that's just my guess. I'm seeing a lot of really cool build by stuff in this room that would work for any type of sci-fi build. Definitely doesn't need to be Star Wars. Then they show us a couple of these stormtroopers just shooting their blasters up in the air, pew 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 pew. And if you know anything about stormtroopers, they are not hitting anything. They then show off a little bit more of the build buy that's coming in this pack. I think there's a lot of things that are going to be very usable in lots of the builds that I do. The only thing that is worrying me about this is that they're building this in Willow Creek, which doesn't necessarily mean anything at all. It could just be showing that, look, you can bring all these cool things home with you and use it to decorate and all that. But my main concern is that maybe that they're building in Willow Creek because you can't build on Batuu without using cheats. I'm not sure. There is, of course, no evidence proving this is true or not. I'm just wondering if that might be the case. Then they show us the inside of this house, and there are lots of things that are really cute that I want to point out. I love this armoire right here. I like this flag up here. I feel like you could use this flag even if you're like building a medieval type of build. Also, these rugs, same thing. These rugs are amazing. This light fixture is pretty cool, and I'm also really digging this doorway and that thing that's over the doorway. Also, take a look around the place. There is clutter everywhere, and I can never get enough clutter. Then they end the trailer by having our main character here show off her lightsaber to all of her friends, and by showing us the date that this is going to come out, which is September 8th of 2020. And in the last part of this video, I will show you a couple of the screenshots, the official screenshots from the Sims website, and I will let you know my opinion on this pack. Now, this pack is pretty darn divisive. A lot of people are very, very angry about this, and a lot of people are looking at it as just a cash grab. Which, you know, I guess it probably is. I mean, of course, but they are a business, so I really can't fault them for wanting to make money off of it. Plus, they already do have the contract with Disney and with Star Wars, so I can't blame them for that either. And, you know, I know that contract is ending soon, so they're probably wanting to get something done with Star Wars before that ends. The fact that there is going to be a Star Wars pack was actually very surprising to me. I mean, other than that, you know, logo leak a while back, because that leak, it was very obvious that it was Batuu. But if it wasn't for that leak, it would have just surprised the socks off of me, truly. But I gotta say, I don't hate it. It's not something that I would ask for, definitely not, but I am always open to seeing the good parts about it, you know, and I think the build buy is going to be pretty awesome. With me being a builder, that definitely does influence my opinion of the pack. If I was mainly into The Sims for the gameplay, I'm not so sure how I would feel about this pack, you know. I can see why some people are very upset, and I can see why some people are very, very happy. I think it's kind of one of those love-hate kind of packs. I'm definitely going to buy it, but that doesn't mean too much because I buy every pack. But you know, really, like I said, I'm into the build buy stuff, so I think it will be great for that. So I was wanting to know what you think about this pack. Let me know down in the comments, but please guys, try to be respectful to each other. I know, like, tensions are high with this pack, but you know, we gotta be nice to one another. So tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope to talk to you all again very soon. Bye everybody.